plan at this stage.
Number 5 is Beauty's Beast. Comes over from New Zealand's won 3 of its last 4. It's $8. There may be the X factor in the race.
That's a fair call, and she'll roll forward here, or he will. He looks the fastest in this race, Beauty's Beast. And if he finds the front, he's a nice horse. He comes across. Hasn't been on slow ground, but dead ground over in New Zealand. You get a lot of moisture in the ground over there. He's a nice style of horse, free rolling horse. We just got to work out whether his form matches up. He's raced against, in some a 3-year-old open the other day in the plate. A couple behind have been beaten since, but he'll certainly give him something.
From New Zealand, Beauty's Beast. He's a nice type of horse and certainly looks well too. Looks like he's travelled over nice. So Richie, I went 4, 3 and 5.
Engagement, the pick of the yard, 7.
Genuine slow track. Well, a few of them thought it might be better. The jockey said, no, it's very slow. Huey said, I rode here on Tuesday morning. There was no hope it was going to be better than that. Market move in the bottom here. Number 9, Longmar.
And Vuvalicious was terrific. Winning back up for the Champagne, you would think that they'd go that way.
Most definitely. Well, it run third when it got back probably out of its comfort zone in the
winning the first at Caulfield, 370 and 150 there. The Lonhro filly out of Amar Rossetti wins there for that landing. Royal Discretion's a previous winner of this race. So is Star of Octagonal. Even the terrific Dan Lee was able to win. And so was Shania Dane. So some nice winners there of this 3-year-old listed race over 1,400 metres. Well, they're milling behind the barriers. They'll load very quickly here.
So they may have got it now. Spider Coda, Papillon Rouge and Rio Cheto coming up towards the gates. So that'll leave 3 to move up. Woodbine's one of those. Engagement and Beauty's Beast. So just the one to come up, Beauty's Beast. And they're all in and they're set to run. And there they go off and racing. Spider Coda and Fast and Rocking both dwell at the start. Beauty's Beast began fast and took up the lead and leads from Papillon Rouge. Engagement after drawing wide is now starting to rush around the outside to try and find a spot, followed by Longmar, who's settling up a bit closer today. Woodbine's on the inside of it from Boss Lane, Fast and Rocking, Spider Coda and Rio Cheto at the rear. Onto the course proper, Beauty's Beast led. Engagement followed it across to settle down second, Papillon Rouge third. Then Woodbine running fourth back on the fence, followed by Longmar. He's just a little bit keen at the moment, midfield, followed by Boss Lane, Spider Coda, and then Fast and Rocky. He looks to be a little bit wide on the outside. He might be working in closer now, and last Rio Cheto. Beauty's Beast trying to slow them up. Leads from Engagement and Woodbine and Papillon Rouge. Then Boss Lane, followed by Longmar, who's now starting to stride a little bit closer. Fast and Rocking behind it, followed by Spider Coda and Rio Cheto's last. Beauty's Beast slipped away from Engagement coming into the straight. Woodbine's directly behind it on the rail, needing a run. Papillon Rouge is joining in on the outside, and Longmar's still about 5 off the lead and under the whip. It's Beauty's Beast in front from Engagement and Woodbine, then Papillon Rouge, but Beauty's Beast is going well, the New Zealander. It's 2 or 3 in front of Woodbine, and Beauty's Beast is going to do it all the way. Beauty's Beast, hands and heels to the line beat. Woodbine, Engagement and Spider Coda. Then Boss Lane, Longmar, followed by Papillon Rouge, Fast and Rocking, and Rio Cheto was last in.
The Kiwis get on the board early here on day 2 of the championships. Number 5, Beauty's Beast. He's not ugly in the eyes of the beholder, and that is the owners and the punters, because he led and he was too good. Number 5, Beauty's Beast wins. Number 3, Woodbine, who had to sit on him, runs second. Engagement runs third. And Spider Code is the one that comes from the back and makes up plenty of ground to run fourth. Numbers 5, 3, 4 and 8.
Well, he's won 4 of his last 5 now in Beauty's Beast. He's building a terrific record. He's won 5 of 9, and Huey Bowman continues his great association with the Kiwi visitors, like he's done on a couple of occasions to win derbies during the Melbourne Spring Carnival. He wins here on Beauty's Beast. $8.50, pays $8 and $2.30, defeats Woodbine and Engagement. 5, 3 and 4, and David Green, the trainer from Hamilton in New Zealand, gets a big win here, and he joins Richard.
Well done, Dave, and the Australian dollar's nice and healthy at the moment with the Kiwi, mate. Nice to get a bit of money. Well done.
Well, even more important for the Kiwis to strike early in the day so we keep it 1-1 and give ourselves a chance, you know.
He's obviously a nice horse. When did you think of the plan to come across?
Not really until just before the start before. Rodney and Nelson had kind of said, hey, you know, he's going good enough. He's a gelding. We better have a crack at something a bit worth a bit more money. So they picked out this race here, and they're smart enough to pick out the right race, and we come over and got the chocolates.
Nice and strong, and he kind of bounces and puts himself there. That's the beauty of him.
Yeah, listen, he's a beautiful horse. He's just exactly what you'd expect from a horse bred at Windsor Park. We're used to drooling over their horses at the yearling sales, and I'm sure they felt sorry enough for us that they decided to give us one, and they gave us a good one. So yeah.
And the best part was they all had their chance to beat him, but he just seems to travel, and he travels at a pretty strong tempo.
Yeah, he's got a great cruising speed. He's strong. He's lightly raced, and there's no reason next season he doesn't come back a bit even bigger, stronger horse.
We get to see you more often.
I hope so.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Well done, David Green. The Kiwis get the money early on in the day. Beauty's Beast now makes it 5 from 9.
Yeah, Huey Bowman dictating the tempo there, comes away for a terrific win. And Yorkie, it's too early to assess, and we don't have the sectional times ahead of us. So first race, the winner sat on the back of the leaders and came over the top. The leader wins here. How do you see the track playing?
Well, it's probably fairly fair at the moment, but I think this winner is obviously quite good. He kicked away in the straight, but I thought it was a great ride by Huey. This horse obviously goes very quick early, but he gave him a nice breather down the side once they got to the course proper around that 1,000-metre turn, and down the side there he just steadied up a tad and just gave the horse a nice breather. They got to him then, and then he kicked away on the home turn. So it was certainly a great ride by Huey in front, but the horse is obviously very good. Woodbine obviously had a sweet running behind them, and Engagement had to come across from a wide barrier and go forward. So really the horse in front had to do all the work, and he was the one that took them up to it, and he was a worthy winner.
When you look at those terrific chopper shots just going away, every stride the gap was increasing with number 5, Beauty's Beast. I can imagine Windsor Park would be really pleased to get some of that Australian currency, Bruce.
Richard Nelson, you've been coming here many, many years, either racing or buying or trying to sell some. It must be a great thrill to be today as a winner.
Oh, it is. No, it's a wonderful place. And look, you know, the job they've done with the stand and the track. My first trip here since they've done it, and it's amazing. And the fields you've got today. What a day's racing. Look, I've brought a friend over with me, and, you know, you just don't get any better anywhere.
Even better when you have a winner. It's a good story behind this horse by Guillotine.
Oh, yeah, no, he's been a very good horse to us, and, you know, we're very lucky to have him. And David and Heidi have done a great job getting him over here, and he'd had a couple of little setbacks early in his career, but he's overcome them all, and just wonderful to see him. We stand aside Guillotine, and, you know, it's a good result for him, yeah, so nice to get a bit of oil.
Absolutely. Good to see you, Nelson. Well done.
Okay, thanks. You have a lovely day.
Nelson Chick, let's go back to Michael Felgate at Caulfield for TVM viewers. We'll chat to Huey Bowman. Well, he's almost become the go-to jockey for the Kiwis. You must get first call on all the Kiwis that come here, Huey.
I don't know about that, Bruce, but I think James McDonald's pretty high on the list. But look, I've had a good association with them, obviously, over the last few years, and that's nice that it's continuing, not only in the big ones, but you know the lesser group races on the big days.
Was that the plan today? I mean, you've technically got that race perfect.
Yeah, look, he's a free rolling horse. That's how he won his races in New Zealand, and you know they didn't really tie me down to instructions, but I thought he was the obvious leader on paper, and you know I didn't go out there and make a picnic of it. I set up a pretty good pace at early stages, and I had my own way probably in the middle stages, but you know there's no denying he was the best horse on the line, and he felt great underneath me.
What's it like out there today, Huey? The track, and then when you look back here and see the crowd, must be a good buzz.
Yeah, it's a fantastic buzz. You know, obviously looks a lot better this week than last week. The track's obviously better. I think it's genuine slow ground, and that's wonderful to see such a big crowd, and I think it can only get bigger as the years go on.
On you, Huey. Well done.
Thanks.
Great start to the day for Huey Bowman. Ollie wins the first, Huey Bowman the second.
And there they go off and racing. Spider Coda and Fast and Rocking both dwell at the